what's up, everybody? It's Friday night. It's time for the... No, not Baldur's Gate. It's time for Dungeon of the Mad Mage. That's right. I know which one it is. Haha, yeah. And we're down one, but that's all right. We'll be fine. And our Dungeon Master is none other than Joe813210. Take it away, sir.
Yeah, thanks, man. Let's get started right away with introductions, and we can kind of move on. Stacy.
Hey guys, it's Fairy Fate playing Stacy, the half-orc fighter sage. Yeah, that's basically what I am.
Voila.
Hey there, Zolakar here, playing Wala, a tiefling warlock, 10th level. She's maybe a little less sane than she has been in past days. Yeah, ready to burn things down, blow things up, whatever it takes.
Nice. Orin.
Hi everybody, I am CJ and I am playing two characters tonight. I am playing Orin Tilver, who is a cleric, a life cleric of Helm, and also playing Sling, who is a mage that pretends to be a fighter.
Yeah, that's definitely pretend. Liz.
Hey, everybody. Rob Tui playing Liz, the 8th level druid outlander lizard folk who likes to shift sometimes and tries not to shift into things that are too big to move down a narrow tunnel.
That was all full of them. All the jokes.
All the jokes were there.
So just kind of recap on message of the day. You guys saw the big thing that you came across last time around. Oh, we skipped last week. Was that pretty fucked? This aboleth is kind of taking over some shit.
Yep.
So you guys are in the top of Willow's Tower. You figured out a way to make that gate work and found out that it leads to a small cave system near, is it Stromkilder, the town, underground town at the 3rd level. And a familiar stench filled your nostrils when you went in there. So this fucker seems to be spreading out. With that, what are the wishes of the party? Oh, I did throw, if you all took a look at that new quest that I gave you, just as a background information, I threw some stuff in the party sheet and saw there was some stuff left in there from last time. If you guys want to take that stuff out, that'd be great.
Let's look at that. The armband, that's just for selling.
Yeah,
Yep, looks like it.
Looks like all of it's just...
Anything you guys don't drop in your sheets, I'll throw in the bag of holding.
Okay. That staff has 10 charges. What does it do? It creates a mild... Oh, it's the flowers. That's right. I don't want any of that stuff. Well, the superior scrolls we haven't identified yet, I guess.
No.
Oh, those are... Whoops. Those should have been...
Oh.
Those are the scrolls that Orin got from the city guard.
Yes. Who can use that?
I thought anybody can use a scroll.
That I can't remember what we decided.
Yep.
I always forget about that.
If that's wrong, I don't care. It seems stupid. That's how I do it.
Okay.
Everyone can use protection scrolls.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Regular scrolls, you have to have it on your spell list to be able to use it properly.
Or you have to be, it has to be a bard, cleric, eldritch knight, warlock, wizard, or arcane trickster. But Joe, you're saying anybody can use them?
Well, I should probably not say that.
So
for those scrolls ascending, yeah. Primarily they were given to Orin, since he was the one that came to the city guard.
Okay, so we've got a cleric that can use them. And we've got a wizard that can use them. And that's... Oh no, a warlock, but it has to be great old one. What kind of warlock is Voila?
Not
Nanya.
great old one.
Not great old one.
Okay. So just those two characters can use them.
Yep.
If nobody wants the jewelry, Stacy is more than happy to wear it.
Well, we
I
probably
mean,
want to sell
earrings.
it for the money.
I'll give you the money.
That's a lot of money.
I have it.
But yeah, I'll go ahead and use one of these.
Okay.
I believe I'm reasonably familiar with Willow. That was this character, right?
Orin? No.
Okay.
You haven't met her.
I guess not. So I'll give one to Sling. Sling's met her, right?
Yep.
Sling will use a scroll of sending and send a message to Willow. Basically, we're at your tower. Are you safe? Where are you? Kind of thing.
All right, go ahead and burn the scroll.
Scroll burned. They can answer in a like manner immediately if they want. And they recognize the sender if they know it's you.
The response is immediate. It's brief. Gotta look something up.
Stacy, if you're serious about taking the jewelry, take it.
Yeah, take it.
And I'm putting it on.
Take it on.
All right, so the response back is don't steal anything. I'm at the poisoned quill. What the fuck have you guys done?
All right. I don't think we can reply back, but we'll take that as a rhetorical question.
Do we know where this poisoned quill is?
I believe that's a tavern in Skullport.
It is in Skullport, yes, not a tavern, but
Okay.
it is
Place.
probably the most well-known forger in Skullport.
Okay. So we should probably put the staff back. And also, I guess, the jewelry. I believe we found that here.
What? I
there
don't know
is-
what you're talking about.
Also, an orb, if I'm not mistaken.
Orb.
Staff? What staff?
Sling doesn't have an orb.
Yeah, you found some stuff in here. And then there was another room behind it, yeah. A crystal bulb.
Did
Oh,
we go,
right.
We went in that room? Oh, yeah, I guess we must have. It's
We
open.
did, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I have the crystal bulb, so I will put that back.
I'll sigh and put Willow's staff of flowers back too. Not this silver one, though. You don't know it's missing.
All right.
I need to put my jewelry back. I just put them on. I just pierced my ears for these earrings.
I can heal that.
Do you have mending?
No, healing word works. I got one of those. I'm gonna scream at your ears and they'll get better.
Ooh.
Okay.
Is screaming better than whispering softly? Which one would creep you out more at this
Vice
point?
Resist, thanks for the follow. I hope I said that right. I'm sure I didn't.
Honestly speaking, like a
but
flat
thank you for
monotone
the
might be the
follow.
most creepy.
Welcome to the stream.
Like those really bad YouTube videos.
Yeah, like you don't need to
Yeah.
be that close to her ear for her to hear it, but you're still doing it that loud. But not like angry loud. It's dispassionate.
Or not have you anywhere near my personage?
Just trying to help. So yeah, we will put everything back that we found, I guess, instead of the silver quarterstaff.
Did we did we mess with time?
We changed.
Should we maybe try to put that back too?
You just advanced like the day a little bit, I think is what you did, right? Or you tried? No, you advanced like the
We
months.
moved to winter.
Yeah.
I don't think that actually altered time. I just think it affected the seasonal conditions in the forest. And cold weather might slow down the spread of whatever this is. I don't know if that'll work. Just kind of a thought. But I can put it back if you want.
Nah, she probably won't notice.
Yeah, it's fine. So we'll leave that. I think the only way we know to scope for it at the moment is through Azrok's former lair.
I thought that's where this portal went.
It does. Which is probably how Willow got there. So do we want to go through the muck to get there, or do we want to find an alternative route?
I'm good either way.
Helpful, thank you. I'll suggest that we try to go through the muck, and if it doesn't look good, then we'll find another way.
Okay.
Sounds good.
All right. We'll use this silver quarterstaff I don't know about to touch the portal.
Okay. You take the staff and rap against the back wall 3 times, and the portal opens.
Right on. We'll go through.
We all do. Yes.
Yeah,
If you want.
I want.
And you find yourselves in a cave system. You know this to be the 3rd level.
All right.
So, since the aboleth has kind of spread out beyond the agreed upon home area, I think the deal is just generally off. So I think we're okay to try to kill him. Just as far as like honoring our agreements goes.
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
That's what Oren has to tell himself to be able to do this.
I think I wasn't actually here when we made that deal, so I can't comment, but makes sense to me.
Yeah,
I had to go back and look for sure. I think the you left with agreeing to stay out of its territory.
Who can remember? It wasn't written down, which is a problem. So that's its fault more than ours.
Is that what we're gonna tell the aboleth? Who can remember?
Yeah.
I love that you're gonna
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
fiend lore. I love that you're going to tell an aboleth who can remember.
Yeah. It was so long
Um,
ago.
Wait, were you even here? Was Oren here?
He was.
When we made it?
It was just after Nola died. And I was kind of mad about making that deal because Oren wouldn't have made that deal. But anyway, yeah, Oren was there.
So as you kind of make your ways up out of that cave system, you can like this. You've walked through here a little bit before you had made it over this area and noticed that the gate and its guards were nowhere to be seen. The gate is completely destroyed, and that was blocking the way down to the fourth level where you knew the Aboleth layer to be. The cave itself is full of this slime, and like the mud is much deeper. It's nearly difficult terrain kind of thing. It's just you're slopping through everything the closer you get to that area.
Gross. Yeah,
If
so
you're heading up there, yeah, you can certainly head up to here. You've been to this point with no problem at this point.
And I've drawn an arrow where we know a way to Skullport is way up a little bit to the north and the west side of the map there.
And then where's the last place we saw the aboleth was on the eastern side, right?
We saw him on the fourth floor.
The next floor down.
Oh, not here. Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
Who can remember?
Yeah.
There's evidence of him being here, but we haven't seen him here. A little.
Those kind of minor details that really helps to get in writing. I want to tell an owl how to make deals, but you should really draw up these contracts properly.
I have a documenter, so it's not going to be.
So what are your thoughts?
Well,
We
do
are
we have? Do we?
Skullport, right?
Yeah. Are we hearing like any like weird whispers, or are we feeling any ill effects beyond just being grossed out by the filth?
Not at this point.
All right.
You can. I mean, it obviously the longer you stay, the worse it'll probably get.
Right.
You're heading deeper in, and very similar to what you had experienced in the layer below. You didn't spend a whole lot of time in its like its slime-filled area.
Right.
You were, I think, underwater, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. So I think we should probably try to briskly head north and go to that pathway.
Okay. Let's briskly do it.
We do it. We do it briskly.
If there are no incidents along the way, I would say we just move the tokens up there unless we are going to encounter something.
Yeah. Basically waiting on Joe to let us know if we can make it that far.
Okay.
Stand by.
Stand by.
Put yourselves in marching order in that corridor, please.
Who's going first?
Oren will.
You guys have
no
a defined
objections.
marching order from
Okay, I'll go second then.
It's weird. It's a weird marching order.
Thought so. You guys can change it anytime.
And it's not single file either. So.
Oh, the one in the sheet, yeah.
That looks good. It's Orin, Sling, Liz, Stacy, voila.
Perfect.
Why do you say it's perfect, Joe? That makes me nervous.
All right. As you get here, Orin, you come around this corner and can hear the speech of some bugbears.
Cool.
As they begin walking, you can see up front, they are starting to walk towards you
All right.
from the north.
Right. I think
Still
Orin
have
has been
what's his
through here.
face's token?
Hmm?
Do we still have the token that? God, what was the guy down here's name?
Azrock.
Do we still have the token they gave us?
Some papers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with registration papers. Orin doesn't have any kind of weasel his way out of getting some because he wasn't there at the original time. But I think Sling will probably have some. So Sling will go forward and kind of have his papers ready and say, "Hey guys, what's going on?"
Hey guys.
Seems like a Euros thing to say.
Sounds good. You can all roll initiative.
Sweet.
So Urash walks forward with his papers out, and kind of just starts waving at these things. They immediately grab their clubs and start charging.
It's okay. They're just
I
bugbears.
am gonna drop Sling. I'm assuming he didn't walk up with weapons drawn.
He wouldn't. Yeah.
You just want to put dual wielder on once you
Right.
once it's his turn or once he draws his weapon, and he can draw two at the same time.
Yep.
So this guy runs forward and tries swinging morning stars. Nimbly and easily dodges out of the way. Liz.
Okay, janky moment. Yes. And when I get there, I'm going to attempt a claw attack.
Is a miss.
I will attempt a second claw attack.
Is a hit.
Yes. Did he fail?
It failed.
Right, so in that case, first bite attack.
Hit.
Second bite attack.
Hit.
Right. Punks. Did I pass my turn? I thought I did.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Well, interesting.
Voila. From behind, a bugbear engages with you.
It's cheating.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you want to put your cloak back on? Sorry.
I think I may have hit it twice.
You got it. I got to take care of. So it gets a solid club over the head. Another one rushes up and throws a javelin towards you. And you're up.
Well, I do believe I'm going to hex the little bugger. And then I'd like to give it some infestation.
It failed. Damage done.
Now, I don't really like being in close, so I'm going to step back. And yes, I know it's a attack of opportunity.
I could have done a maneuvering attack on my turn if you'd like.
Oh, that allows her to move without getting attacked.
Mm-hmm. But she would have to wait
well.
until my turn.
Damn.
He gets a nice club off on you, and you lose hex.
It's rude.
Crotch.
All right. This is some bullshit.
Right where you need the tank to be.
Yeah. Sling's kind of a tank.
He is. He's pretty dodgy.
Gotta make a decision on who to help. I think those guys are
We're
fine.
fine back here.
Okay. I don't believe you, but we'll see. I'm going to, as an action, cast Bless. Can I see Stacy? Yep. So Stacy, Sling, and myself will get that.
Thank you, Bob.
And so they end up there. If that's the space I can be in, then that'll be my turn.
Sling.
Dislike. Oh, that guy's almost dead. He'll kind of drop his papers and pull out both of his rapiers.
Sounds good. You want to drop his effect for dual wielder. He gets an AC bonus, I think.
Right.
That's for sling.
Oh. That's interesting. I feel like I should probably leave that for Euros to decide.
I'm gonna make you choose now.
Right.
It's like a do it now or don't do it.
Yep. It's cool. I will bump up Dex by 1 to 18.
Excellent.
What does he lose?
His charisma is going to go to a 7.
We like that.
That's fitting. I like it.
All right. Now I'll take that was his first attack, so you got to do damage on that. That's the wrong sheet.
Dead bugbear.
Hot damn.
Yeah.
That was an action. Because he lost a point of charisma, he gets a little bit shaky. He's gonna step back a bit.
As his dex improve, he gets one more mole growing on his forehead. Yep.
Yeah.
This guy's gonna rush in and start swinging. Liz gets the first hit.
Yeah. Oh.
One more rushes up towards Stacy and again starts swinging his Morningstar. Another hit.
Wait, I have a thing to Oh wait, never mind. He hit me. He didn't.
Okay. Orin, you look to your feet as you drop that one to the ground, kind of standing proud over your kill, and there's a tentacle that slides itself through your feet back.
That's a problem. That's a problem.
As you take a look over your shoulder, this massive Otiog begins flailing its tentacles around.
I just got a potion of healing from Diablo Bob in the chat. I better give myself that real quick.
Okay.
I get kicked again.
Eaten.
Yeah.
Yeah, it smashes its tentacle into Liz. You take it? You good?
Yeah, I guess I'll take it.
Smashes its tentacle into Liz, and Liz is grappled.
Whoa, what happened there? You applied the grapple and it changed my token. What the fuck?
I don't know.
Because I am still in
You got
form.
1
I have
HP.
Yeah. So
That'll just change your token.
We're good.
yeah. That is interesting. I don't know that
It's a glitch.
I don't know. I think it must be a glitch. I don't know how that happens. I also don't know how to change my token. Well, I've got 1 hit point in Dianonicus form.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Diablo Bob, you see that? Make notes. Gotta fix that.
He is watching. Oh, and he also just gave me a potion of greater healing. What's up? That. So many tabs, so many sheets. Okay, so I'm still still the Dianonicus.
So it has grappled you.
Okay, I'm grappled. Here, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go out and come back. So I got 14 hit points. Let me just try this. If I can fix this. Oh, yeah, wild shape. Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Tentacle slams towards Orin and misses. Another one slams towards Orin and hits.
Oof, it doesn't work.
Yeah, I haven't updated it. Maybe that's
Okay,
a problem.
Bob.
I updated it last time we played. So.
Yeah, I don't think that's ever happened before, where down at 1 hit point and then a grapple takes it. So that might be a glitch Bob needs to look into.
Fuck.
Yeah, that damage was supposed to go to me. Sweet.
I'm down to 1 again?
No, I'm gonna fix it.
Okay. Okay.
It then retracts those tentacles and pulls you closer to it.
That's the fun times.
Daisy.
You might be away.
Sorry, I was discussing water bill logics and stuff. I don't know. Stuff. Okay, so Bugbear 21. That's my plan at least.
Hit.
Thank you, bless. Okay, so let's do a disarming.
It was successful.
Damn you. Gonna smack him again.
Miss. Top of the round, Liz.
Okay, I am going to try to claw.
Is a miss.
And again. Yeah. Do I need to wait?
You do not.
Okay, I will do the damage. And I know I'm not going to be really running anywhere, so I'll just do my bite attack. And I'm going to assume a 6 is a miss, so I think I'm done.
Yes, 6 is a miss.
Oh, my bad. I was hasted. My bad. I was hasted by the shot. I get another turn. I forgot about that. Diablo Bot did give me haste, so I'll just do those attacks again. That should be a hit.
2, yeah, 1 hit.
Bite. Damn.
It's a miss.
All right. Now I'm done. And thank you, Diablo Bob, for the haste. Fix that token shit.
Things at once. Give me a
Fix
moment.
it. I don't know what's wrong. If you didn't quite see it, it was I had 1 hit point and he applied grapple and it changed my token. It didn't knock me out of form, but it did change my token, so I don't know what the fuck. I did go out of form and back into form, and that did not change the token.
All right. Seeing a bit of an opportunity, this guy runs in and starts swinging at Orange. Misses. Takes a step up and throws a spear or javelin. Manages to hit. Can't do anything. Voila.
I believe I'm going to blast Bugbear 10. Right after I put my cloak back up.
Yep. Go ahead.
How bad is it?
Not good, but you won't know what it is. It's a hit. And he starts dying. Orin.
Yeah, that's the problem. I am going to cast Banishment on the Audiog.
I think you have done this before. Go ahead and burn the spell. Very similar to the last time you tried to cast Banishment.
Okay.
The spell, everything seems as though it works just fine. The spell just doesn't work.
All right. So it's going to be all of Undermountain then. I'll just take that spell off at some point. Okay. That was useful. Thank you.
It's like,
All right. I'm going to step there, and then as a bonus action, he will Misty Step
all right.
to there. Take his 2 attacks on the Audiog.
Perfect. Hit.
Oh. He removed 3 from that. He didn't have Bless anymore. Because Banishment is concentration. That would have negated Bless.
Okay. It's still a hit. Hit.
All right.
I love you, man. He usually uses like a bonus action for a.
Right, but he
Digital
did Misty Step
Prophet,
instead.
thank you for the
Oh, that's right.
resub.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Hey, Bob, I
There
don't
I
want
go
to.
trying to help.
I don't want to test it out during the game. If it's broken, it needs to stay broken. I don't want to piss people off by
Swing
trying to
at
test it during the game.
bird lizard thing.
What happened? The bird lizard.
Massive fail on its part. Yeah, you're still shifted, aren't you?
I am still shifted, yeah.
Swing at Stacy is a miss.
Was that a
I'm sorry.
was that a miss?
Yeah.
Oh, because I can react.
You keep cutting off before you finish talking. Sorry.
Sorry, I had a reaction when a creature misses with a melee attack.
Okay, go ahead. It was just the one right in front of you.
Yeah, one in front of me.
Sweet.
Fuck.
What did you do?
Something.
D3, please. All right. Before you roll damage on the next 3 rounds, I will have something for you to do.
Wait, before I roll down.
Before you, yeah, if you roll any damage, or don't roll any damage until we've dealt with it. It's until round 4 is done.
Okay.
All right. So with both Orin and Liz in its tentacles, it slams the both of you together.
Yeah, that's unfriendly.
I'll just do this correctly for Christ's sake.
Is reapply token a thing in the? I don't know how to do that, Bob.
Orin is successful, however, Liz fails. You both take a little bit of damage. And Liz is stunned.
Fantastic.
Orin. No. Yep. Okay, so that was that. Tentacle lashes out towards Sling. Misses. But is immediately followed up with a bite towards Sling as well. Which hits.
He'll shield.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. So let me know when it's in effect. Perfect.
It's on.
Still hits.
Sweet.
Manages to get within this thing's teeth. As a save. Perfect. Stacy.
Stacy wishes she was a pacifist right now.
Right. Why am I so angry?
You could just dodge
Miss.
for 3 rounds.
Miss.
Or I could just miss horribly all 3 rounds.
Also good.
Hit, can you roll a percentile die? Percentile.
Okay. Why
You
such
can-
a high percent? Oh god.
You can continue with damage.
Normal? Okay.
Yep.
This will be a disarming. This is gonna be a trip.
He was successful. D10s now. Look at that shit.
That's why I like to use
Yeah,
these
I would
combat dice. It's
definitely. Liz.
I just wish I had more than 5.
Yeah.
I'm
It's kind of
stunned. How do I get out of it?
pass your turn.
Damn it.
Bugbear takes a swing at Orin.
Am I no longer stunned now?
You'll be unstunned in an appropriate amount of time.
Yeah, okay.
Manages to hit with the Morning Star, Orin.
Cheater.
This guy steps over someone's body and throws a javelin. Misses. Is your thing only melee, or is it ranged as well?
It's melee.
Just melee, okay. Voila.
Boy, does Voila want to run.
Yes. Hit. Blast that. Holy shit. And dead. Orin.
All right. I'm going to do a Word of Radiance. Then as a bonus action, I will cast Spiritual Weapon.
All right.
Kind of on the other side of that bugbear. And then he'll make its attack.
Hit.
Nice. It's his turn.
Sling.
All right. Sons of bitches. Sling is going to use Steel Wind Strike.
Oh, I forget what that one is.
So I can pick up to 5 creatures within 30 feet, and I can melee attack against them. Now I hit, they take a bunch of damage.
This is where he burns a dagger or something, right?
Yeah, he doesn't actually need a bunch though. He needs only one worth at least 1 silver piece. So all right. Yeah, it doesn't say the spell uses up the thing, so you should be good.
Oh, maybe that's something else he did. Okay. Bury a couple of misses and a hit.
Hot damn.
1 drops.
He can then teleport to within 5 feet of the thing he targeted, so he'll teleport to there. I'll mark that off. And that's his... As a bonus action... Yeah, this fight's almost done. When do you get those back? A short or long rest, so we'll go ahead and burn a blade song.
All right. Orin gets missed by a morning star.
The Otiag has been granted a fumble by Diablo Bob in the chat.
All right.
Yeah.
Cheer bits.
The first
cheer
thing
bits
it
in the
does,
stream.
it
Thanks for the
can't
cheer
fumble
bits.
on, so we'll do that first.
Cheer bits. Fanscott's
Which
College.
is to
Cheer
smash
bits.
the two of you together once
Thank you,
more.
sir. Cheer bits.
Boo.
Damages are done, and Orin has become stunned.
Sweet.
And it's going to fumble and die.
Then it lashes out with its tentacle, and it'll fumble on that one. No effect. And then it reaches down to bite at Orin. Hitting. And you become poisoned.
Oh, Jesus. Stunned, poison, whatever.
Stacy.
Not knowing what the boys are and Liz are doing up there, she
Yeah,
is
it
going
doesn't
to
sound
go
good.
ahead and. But I don't know what's happening.
A lot of screaming and
Well, there
Not-
But I
was
have a
before
better-
you got
yeah,
stunned.
before we got stunned. That's right. Stacy has
Miss.
received a critical hit by Diablo Bob if I was in time.
Oh,
Okay. Do you want to roll a percentile die, please?
yeah.
You can continue with your critical hit.
Okay, this
Rolling-
will be a trip attack.
Give me a D3 or
Oh.
D6, please.
Dancergun's College, I am going to refund your advantage because it says at asterisk, which is nobody. So I'm going to refund it.
All right. Just the hit, no effect.
So this will be a
It failed.
and to do damage, it's
Either the
shift damage
effect
or control
and just
damage?
hit crit or hold shift, I believe.
God damn it! Did it not hit him? Oh wait.
Oh yeah,
Maybe.
you like lopped him off.
Oh, okay, just take a second.
Yeah.
So that was just 5. So let me just move a little bit more. And I can probably get about that through.
Liz,
All right. Am I no longer stunned? Oh, how
Correct.
exciting.
You are not stunned.
Very good. Then I will continue my assault. I always missed the first one. It's just practice.
Okay.
And then on the second one, I like to fumble. See, that's how I do it. Fucking worthless. Did I stun myself? What happened?
You gain a little bit of temp HP actually for that fumble.
Nice. I like that. Okay, I'm gonna do my bite attack.
Hit.
All right, bite damage. Take a little chunk out of him. That's it.
Voila.
Well, I guess I'm going to have to get up there. I imagine I can see it from there.
Sure. If you're targeting him and doing something ranged, just remember it's at disadvantage.
And that usually works out for me,
It
but I'm going to
does.
go with infestation.
Is a fail. I think it does damage either way, yeah.
I don't know.
It's a cantrip, I think.
It probably doesn't if it's a cantrip, I suppose, yeah.
Yeah, it does not.
Well, it failed. It saved, so I think it does damage.
Oh, my bad.
Damage done. Orin, you're stunned. Sling.
Sting will take his attacks.
Hit. Bugbear
Sweet.
dies.
Move into there.
Hit.
And the offhand attack.
Hit.
Cool. We'll whittle him down eventually.
Tentacle goes flying and smacks towards Sling. Misses. Orin and Liz, you are smacked against the ceiling.
Damn it.
Doing some damage. And just for fun, you're both stunned this time.
Yay.
Well, that's fun.
It's not what I meant to do. Then reaches forward and bites towards Liz.
It's double ones, right?
Oh, Jesus.
Fuck.
That was more than...
Liz
Ah.
chopped in half.
No, that can't be right. That's based on the fucking... How much damage was it?
52?
And how many hit points do I have?
0?
No. But how many... What's my...
Your max is
Were you
26.
shifted?
Yeah, but there was a screw up with the shift thing. Okay, hold on.
Give
let
me a second here.
Yeah, let me
I'm
take
gonna
off.
get you out of the party sheet. Or did you switch it again?
Well, no, I just took off, but I have more than 26 hit points, right?
You did. Yeah, you would have had more than 26. Give me a second. I'm gonna try and just clear you out completely and see if that helps fix it at
Okay,
all.
that's fine.
Your shit's all not working.
It's fucking crazy. Yeah. Well, that's unfortunate that it just totally... I mean, I can figure out what my hit points are just based on my level. So let me do that. Don't happen to...
Except
Yeah,
that
it's not coming
they were
over even
dropped
from
at some
your.
point, weren't they?
Say that again, so?
You had your max hit points dropped at some point because you...
So he was shifted and it screwed up. So when he dropped to 0, it should have went over to his regular hit points, and
Right,
it
but
didn't.
it didn't.
He was missing points of constitution.
Right,
that
I have a
weren't
note
able to
about
be
that. Yeah, I
repaired.
got my con dropped by... So my con is... Okay, so fucking... What is it? It's a D8. So 10 for first level, and then 7 times 5 is 35, so that's 45. Yeah, that sounds right. 45. So I had one left. So I would have taken 53. So I would have gone 7 over and be unconscious.
Okay, so I'll leave you unconscious. You can put the. I would say at this point, I'm probably going to shut down the table, shut off that thing, and bring it back up. I think
Okay.
it's probably broken or not
But
working for some reason.
but also I had no, maybe I didn't have temp hit points. No, because I was down to 1. That's right. So 45 should be my max, and I should be unconscious. Yeah, I think that's right. I'll double check.
You could
the
just
math.
make a new character.
How dare you?
Oh, yeah. Well,
All right, but you can
let's
continue
call
because
you
I'm
a
just
14.
unconscious.
Stacy.
I guess I'll have to mosey around and see what's happening around the corner.
Yeah, although Bob thinks the current hit point extension might be messing with it. I don't know.
Okay. That's good to know. It certainly could be.
Oh, that looks so bad.
Yeah. Everyone's like
And
grappled, pretty well messed up, and this thing just took a chunk out of your lizard friend.
yeah, that doesn't look good at all. So I'm going to stay here until, yeah, I don't want to get into that.
Are you putting the weapons away or doing anything there?
Oh, no. Weapons are out.
Okay.
I will actually have an action ready in case it does get closer to me for me to smack it.
Okay. 1 death fail. Voila. See your friend Stacy run up and go, "Fuck that," and stay right where she's at.
So, do you think if I stepped into Stacy's space that I could see it and step back?
Oh yeah. Or you could even go into where that spiritual weapon is too.
That's actually a better plan.
Let's move to the side here.
All right.
Hit. Hit. Orange stunned. Sling.
Alrighty. I will use a 3rd level slot to cast Hypnotic Pattern at it.
Ooh, nice.
Not entirely certain his DCs are correct, but we'll go with it.
It was successful.
Balls. Okay, that's a bonus action. It'll use Second Wind. Sweet.
This thing's doing the same thing it's done for a while. Sling's getting tentacle thrown towards it. Misses again. There we go. Slams towards Liz and Orin. Liz, you're already unconscious, so
Oh, that's going to be a death save.
stunned isn't great. You should be at 2 death fails.
I am. If my turn is coming up, I'll use my inspiration on my death save.
Okay. And then a bite towards the dodgy target of Sling. Misses. Stacy.
Okay, so we're gonna kind of squeeze through there
Yep, you can find a way.
if that's possible.
Diablo Bob gave Liz a potion of healing. Nice, just in time.
You're 2 dead.
Not dead.
You're gonna need.
Oh, nice time for a crit. You can go do damage. Or actually, percentile die.
Oh, we're still doing that? I thought that would have.
This is
the last round.
It never did bite you in the ass. That's good. Or it
Thank
hasn't
God.
yet, at least. Yeah.
This is the last one, so.
Yeah, you
Oh
can
wait, is it
continue with
every
your
time I
crit.
hit? Shit. I guess I could try to trip it.
Success?
Even if I don't trip it, I still get that wonderful damage.
Yeah. So it's always a win. Nice damage.
Yeah,
Holy
pretty
shit.
much.
Yeah, I figured out my hit points wrong.
Oh, that's fine. Just fix them.
So you
Another hit.
I
Percentile die.
actually wouldn't have gone unconscious because I have 59. I looked at D&D Beyond. I didn't think of that.
And that is a miss instead.
Oh, okay. Oh fuck.
So I never would have gone unconscious at all. The moral of the story is, Diablo Bob, it's all your fault.
Your normal modifier's 8, right? Attack.
No, I think it's a 7. 7, yeah, because this.
Thank you. No effect that you got to deal with.
Yeah, but it seems very.
And then that percentile die thing is over at this point. Liz, you're
All
back to
right.
life.
Holy
You want to put
mother.
whatever effects you have or need on you?
Oh, I see. I'm totally not anything. Okay, yeah, I can do that. Let's see. I need mobile.
1 second, because you will be grappled by it.
Or caster. I need cloak of protection. I am going to. I'm gonna use some fucking nasty shit.
About fucking time.
Yeah, well, now that I'm not in form anymore, I'll stand up if I need to do that. Then,
yeah.
I'm gonna use Blight.
Okay.
4th level spell on this guy.
It was successful.
Half damage. Not very much. Then I'll bonus action healing word myself at 3rd level.
Voila.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep blasting.
Go for it. Hit. Hit.
Still stunned.
You shouldn't be. I think I just forgot to
Cool.
set the counter, so you're good.
Ow. How's everybody doing? Oh, okay.
Just let
We're all dying.
we're all fucked.
A
Guy's
sight
almost
better
dead.
than you.
He's almost dead.
He is almost dead. We are also almost dead. A lot of almost dead going on.
There's a lot of almost dead.
As a bonus action, I will move the spiritual weapon in and take a shot at it with that.
For it. Hit.
Now we're in a 3rd level slot. Do a mass healing word. How many is that? I think that's 6 people. Yep, so let's get everybody with it.
Heal them up.
That's better. That's my turn.
Sling.
Oh, hey. Just gonna try and finish this guy off.
Hit. And with its last breath, slumps to the ground,
Yeah.
finally releasing you from its grip.
I cheated. But it makes up for the fact that I shouldn't have been unconscious. I forgot. I can't do healing word and a spell. That's not legal. Whatever, it's the same.
With that, you find yourselves out of combat.
That wasn't even the Abeloth.
Not yet.
Well, Liz, because of a critical hit you had, as it slumps to the ground,
Turns into 10,000 gold.
fuck that.
Fuck that.
You are given, it's right underneath your hempen rope.
Okay, let me look.
Out of its mouth, looking like one of its teeth. You look down and it looks a bit metalish. You pick it up.
Oh. Would you like to share the image with everyone?
Oh, sure.
I received everyone a chime of opening. And
This sounds like better than knock.
I can strike it as an action, pointing it at an object within 120 feet that can be opened, such as door, lid, or lock. The chime issues a clear tone, and one lock or latch on the object opens, unless the sound can't reach the object. So that's pretty good.
And they double as nunchucks.
And I can only use it 10 times. So I will go to the Rob Tui coding and get chime of opening with a 10 counter. Thank you very much.
While you're doing that, a slightly overly angry looking Walla marches right up to Sling, gets in his face, and says, "You were supposed to negotiate with anybody we found on this level. What the hell? Can't you do anything right?" And then marches off.
What the hell?
I had my papers. They didn't want them. By the way, do these bugbears have the Xanathar symbol on their foreheads?
No.
Okay.
No. In fact, they look, if you can tell one apart from the other, I don't know, like the sentries you ran into last time that had absolutely no problem with you.
Uh-huh.
If you remember walking by this
Chime in the
area
prom date.
before as well,
Yeah,
Utiog had
yeah.
no desire to attack or do anything either. This is rather unusual.
So I'm guessing all of those goblins and stuff are probably still there, and we have to go through all of them to get to Skullport. I seem to recall us trying this passage down here to the south. That one. And we know it went on a ways. I don't know that we actually went all the way to where it goes. Does anybody recall anything else about that path?
I don't.
The DM doesn't.
Alright. So that might be a way down there to Skullport.
I don't believe you walked to. It didn't lead to a dead end or anything. You walked a distance,
Right,
and then
and-
decided to turn back. So
Because it kept going.
it does take an inordinately longer amount of time. Just that you knew Skullport was definitely the way you went last time.
Right.
So it could lead to death and dismemberment or Skullport.
Right.
Death and dismemberment, huh?
Maybe not in that order. What do you guys say we do an earlier break? Let's do
Sure.
come back at 35 after.
35? Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
Cool.
You guys can think about what you want to do.
Sounds good.
So we will take a break. And I'll put the countdown on there for everybody. Boom. I also will run mid-stream ads to see if they even work. I'm still not confident they work, but they say they do. But I don't know. We'll see. We're going to see. We're going to try right now. Let's go to the dashboard. Update incoming. Your creator dashboard will get a fresh new look in 5 days. Oh, that fucking new dashboard is jacked. And they're going to rape us with it. They're not going to give us any choice. Boo. All right. There goes the midstream ad. Wait, what? No. That's not what I want. Where's the ad thing? Where's the stupid... Here it is right here. There we go. Is it running? Yeah, okay, there we go. Death and dismemberment, press on. Alright, so I'm back to I'm adding these. I'm creating this giant insanity bundle. I have to add one title at a time, like 170 titles. You can't do bulk ad. Insane, everyone.
If anyone's here, I'm gonna back out and reload. Hopefully that fixes some.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
back out and reload. So many.
All right, it's back up.
All right.
I tested it, Robin. It looks like it works. May not be perfect, but I think that I got the token to switch.
Okay.
But when it did, I don't think it switched any HP, and then when I took it away, it just gave you max HP.
That should be working. Okay.
So I don't know if you were you full when we ended anyway? If not, you're probably pretty close since he did that heal. But
Yeah, I was gonna do another one.
I had like an orange line, or yeah, I wasn't quite full.
okay, so just watch it if you switch back and forth to see if it messes up anything.
Yep. Okay.
We'll deal with it if as needed. But at least the stuff is. I saw in the drop down for extensions there was another. Like it's a general token switcher or something like that, and I turned it on. So I turned it off this time around. Hopefully that fixed.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not
Must have been
exactly
something
sure how
bad
all that
there,
still works, but
All right. So what are you guys thinking?
Don't die is what I'm thinking.
I think
Good plan. Let's go with that.
Well, I was gonna say we should have backup characters ready to go, but unless y'all want to.
I'm going to suggest that we fall back to where the portal is, and Orin's going to use another scroll of sending.
Okay, let's do that.
All right.
Are we able to get back there, Joe?
Yeah, you'd be able to make your way back to the portal. I'm gonna throw you all down there.
All right.
And I've worked this out. It is 23 words out of 25 allowed.
Excellent.
So he's going to send this to basically whoever gave him the scrolls or whatever captain of the guard he knows.
Okay.
And the message is this.
You want to throw it in chat too?
Sure.
Thanks.
Update, Aboleth controls levels 3 through 5. Known route to Skullport blocked. Made magical contact with person in Skullport. Still standing. Please advise.
So that was the second scroll.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then next long rest, I'm going to swap out banishment for sending, so we'll just have this.
Oh,
Nice.
okay.
Now that I know that banishment doesn't work anywhere here.
All right.
And I know they may not respond immediately, but I'm sure they'll have access to another sending spell, so we can camp out here.
Do we need to? Because if they use sending, they can send it back wherever you are, right?
Yeah, so we can go back to Willow's Tower. We don't need to like swap maps because we're just going to be there until we hear back. So we can just say that we went back to Willow's Tower then, if that's all right with Joe.
Yeah, you want to head back to Willow's Tower. What do you plan to do there?
Just to wait for a response. So we don't need to switch maps.
Okay.
But I'm also going to do another healing word on people.
Oh, you're not planning to do like a rest or anything?
Oh, we could do a short rest.
Yeah,
See what
that'd be
happens.
good.
So yeah, we'll go back to Willow's and take a short rest.
All right, so you are able to get through a short rest back at Willow's Tower. You just stay within the third floor there on the tower. Really, the only thing of note during your rest is that there is an active dragon outside this tower.
Right.
You heard it flapping around. You heard what seemed to be like a large amount of scrapes on the outside of the tower, but not from the dragon itself. These are like maybe large bats or something. It
Okay.
seems like maybe the dragon was hungry, hunting.
Okay. We'll just stay away from the windows.
There are none, so you're good.
Cool.
And then you are able to do a short rest if you'd like.
All right, cool.
So short rest is what, like an hour?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have we heard anything from your folks?
I don't know.
How long are we
yeah,
planning to wait for them?
I'm formulating what I'm saying back
Ah.
there.
Yeah.
The response is all contact with Skullport has ceased. We must know its status.
All right.
Voila, your rest is not particularly restful.
Do we know why?
She does, yeah.
Okay.
I'm probably sitting in the corner, sort of mumbling to myself.
My character might say something to you like, "You, what is your problem?"
Help! Help! What? What do you think? I'm crazy or something?
I never said that.
But yes.
Generally, people who ask, "Do you think I'm crazy?" are crazy.
It's never good to say yes to your wife when she asks you that. Pro tip for the stream.
Holy
Learn
shit!
the
Somebody
hard
got in
way.
trouble. Oh my god. It's probably not even. It's probably not even good to hesitate. Like if she says, "Do you think I'm crazy?" and you go, "Do I think you're crazy?"
Yeah, when you look at her wide-eyed and go,
Yeah.
yeah, even that's too much, I think. Well, do you know, do temporary hit points last for until they get used, guys? I can't remember how that works. Do they go
The
away at some point?
The power that gives them should say, and if it doesn't say anything, it's generally until they get used up.
Okay, perfect. So what are you guys up to?
Well, we need to get to Skullport. Do we want to try and push through Ozrock settlement to get there, or do we want to try that southern tunnel?
Well, at some point they told us that we could ride there on a boat too, didn't they? So we could try the river.
Possibly, yeah.
But I think that was all upstream to go to Skullport from here, wasn't it? Like against the current, not up a level.
No, it was to follow this river. There. And you did have some rafts that were stowed on a previous trip from the river up in this area here.
Want to go for those?
Sure.
Yeah,
Right,
just tokens that
anything that doesn't mean we have to go through a whole ton of bugbears is probably a good idea.
All right. Then we will go for the rafts.
Sounds good. Can you all give me survival checks, please?
Oh, this should be good.
Am I still poisoned?
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
You have found out that poison from an Otyugh is rather potent, and unless you heal specifically for poison, it's probably not going away.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Lesser Restoration on myself.
Okay. With the casting of Lesser Restoration, it is gone.
All right. Now I'll make a survival check. Sling will pretend to make a survival check.
All right, everyone, with the exception of Orin. Orin, will you give yourself 1 level of exhaustion, please?
Ha!
She's still laughing. Haha, you're exhausted.
We probably let Orin do all the paddling.
I'm good with it.
He seems very strong, so yeah.
All right, so after a goodly amount of time, you find yourselves at the opening of this river. Opens up to what is a massive fortified fort directly in front of you.
Cool.
You all, well, Orin for sure, probably a few of you, would know that this is, in fact, Skull Island, an island just to the south of Skullport.
Orin gets a little hard.
Tip that raft over.
Hellmites have a thing for good fortifications.
Yeah, I mean, this thing has ballistas, countless, maybe 20 of them pointed towards you that could reach you at this point. All along these heavily fortified walls, directly in front, you see what looks to be like a chain or some sort of something blocking ships from being able to just enter that area. Into the south, you see a little dock, as well as kind of looks to be like maybe the river continues to the south a little bit.
All right.
I'm so glad I'm not on Orin's raft. Poor Flaw.
Quit rocking the boat.
It's so pretty. What does the water look like here?
Pretty clear. Really, no issues at this point on this water here. I'd say
Alright.
maybe
So no
maybe a league or
smells
so
or
as you're
trace of the
traveling down the
aboleth.
water. No, none at this point. No, not like it was up above in the previous area.
Yeah, so I think if we go north, that'll get us to the actual town.
Because we don't want to go to the island, we want to go to the town, right?
Yeah, we specifically do not want to go to the island.
Do we think we
anyone-
can safely, paddle our way? Dee.
Is there anyone on the parapets?
Oh yeah.
All right. If anyone are looking our way, we'll just kind of wave, make ourselves known that we're not hostile. and then listen for any instructions they might shout at us.
Yeah.
If you don't want to be seen, maybe we should make for that opening in the rocks ahead.
No,
All right, so we'll kind of map out what area you guys are going here.
We're just gonna maybe flow this way, and
yeah,
like,
if we're
like
not,
he said, just kind of make eye contact with the guards on the parapets and wave, "Hey, we're friendly," and just kind of drive by. And if they shout, stop where you are or anything, we'll just be prepared.
Okay, so as you begin heading out in paddles, kind of follow the flow of the river as much as you can around the island. These they look to be humans, bugbears, Duergar. There's a mixture of humanoids at the top of these. They're you begin seeing these ballista being loaded on the close side here.
that's not good.
Any ones that aren't being loaded are. There's a good number of them on the outsides that are being loaded. And then you see what looks to be maybe like a unit captain step up and kind of eye you or lower a spy scope towards you. He then raises his hand.
We'll wave. Hi.
And I'm just going to move the rafts at this
That's
point
fine.
to make
Yeah.
it easier. So
I was
what?
going to say, does anyone have a white flag or tissue or underwear or something?
What's underwear for?
and is at this point is anyone's white.
Right?
I don't think it ever was if we're wearing like linen. That was never white. That was off-white.
And plus the number of times we've all shit our pants.
Also that, yes.
Yeah.
As the unit commander's hand kind of drops forward, 3 ballista fire.
Oh shit.
One smacking dead in the center of the lead raft, sustaining heavy damage and taking on water.
Okay.
Ballistas begin to be loaded once again.
Do we all have caps of water breathing or something?
I've got water walk, and Sling has water breathing, I believe.
I have a cap.
I'd say we go under as opposed to over if we can. Abandon the rafts and go down as deep as so they maybe can't see us and swim for it to the north.
He does not have it prepared.
And we don't have. This isn't the. We all have caps of water breathing, right? Yeah.
That's silly. Who does something like that?
There's one game where we all have that. Not this one.
Okay.
I guess go back and not go this way then.
The river's gonna take you at this point.
Oh, it is going to take us north?
Yeah, you follow the current as much as you can as it curves around this. It certainly slows down quite a bit, but there is a bit of a current.
Oh, then I say
the lead
we
raft.
swim
Yeah,
for
the lead
it.
raft has taken quite an extensive amount of damage. Is a bit slower with the 3 of you in it, and ends up lagging behind Orin and Voila's raft.
Yeah, I'm just going to cast water walk as an action.
Okay.
And we can all just start running.
10 creatures. Well, If we just go up there, they're going to send people out to just capture us. So we need to make it very clear that we're not here in a hostile manner. So Orin is going to cautiously kind of approach the walls and hold his hands up and shout that they're not a threat.
So when you cast water walk, what happens? Sorry.
It's one action. The spell grants the ability to move across any liquid surface, such as water, acid, mud, snow, quicksand, or lava, as if it were harmless solid ground.
Just yourself.
Up to 10 willing creatures you can see
Excellent.
within range.
Okay.
And it lasts an hour.
So each as he casts this, as you cast water walk, do you give instructions or do anything with these guys? Your party.
Basically, don't run, but like dodge if you have to. Be ready for them to keep shooting. Then Orin's going to try to approach the walls carefully.
Okay. The rafts continue down and are at this point.
At this point, what?
They are gone.
Okay.
They float down the river.
All right.
The one that was taking damage has sunk.
Okay.
And continue.
Kind of approach, hands up, and kind of shout, fact. You're going to speak in Undercommon.
All
And
right.
basically, we mean no harm. We're not enemies of the city. We are enemies of the Aboleth. We're just trying to make contact.
He shouts back, your mother was a hamster.
Special lavash.
That must be a translation error or something.
Yeah. You mother. The unit captain holds up his arms once again, or holds up his arm once again. To you, Orin, he shouts, "Dodge or die."
All right, a new plan, guys. Run for the shore.
All right, we start running for it.
Dashing all the way.
Well, I'm going to take actions to dodge.
Through the snow?
Sure.
See, that's what I was going for.
Fucking Christmas bullshit.
Oh, it is after Thanksgiving. That is not fair.
It's officially after Thanksgiving, so
So let me know who's doing what, and I'll figure this out.
I'm straight out sprinting, like fucking go for it.
Remember that your speed is 40.
Oh, my speed is 40, huh?
Yeah.
All
Nice.
right, so Liz says, "Fuck this," and just bolts.
Right.
Okay.
Likewise.
Okay.
Orin's dodging for this round at least. And then Sling will activate his Blade Song. That increases his speed and gives him AC.
and he likes to do it all the time.
And Stacy, you're running as well, right?
I
Sprinting.
guess so, because that's what everybody else is doing, and I don't want to die alone.
Yeah. So the only ballista that really lands anywhere close is one to Orin. The other still doesn't seem to be able to keep pace with the ones that are running.
All right.
You can kind of assume this next round they might account for that. At some point they will.
Right.
The unit commander begins running down the parapet and shouting closer towards the docks. You really can't make out what he's saying.
All right. This time, Orin will sprint.
Okay.
Just to change his speed. And he'll
Same
suggest
goes for everyone.
that alter your speeds if you can.
No, I'm going to say, Liz, come with me, cast Dimension Door, and put us up on the beach.
Oh, very good.
Wow.
Nice. So just move yourselves up. Perfect.
All right, so Sling instead will move 80 and then use a bonus action to Misty Step another 30.
Yep, just put yourself wherever you want, wherever you're going to end up.
So I guess I don't get into the dimension door.
I can only take one willing person.
All right, so Sling runs and dimensions, burn spells as you use things.
I did. He has an arcane recovery thing that I didn't.
Yeah, you should be all right. And Stacy, what are you up to?
Okay, so I'm going to run straight towards this, hoping that because I'm right along the edge, they won't be able to shoot me with the ballista.
All right.
Kind of, sort of, maybe. And
Strategy. It seems to pay off. Seems to pay off as no ballistas even come close to either Orin or Stacy or Sling. They've really lost track apparently of Liz and Voila. Liz and Voila, you notice this dock? There ain't a fucking soul anywhere.
Nice. That's how we like it.
The front gate to this, as you're looking at it this way, is completely shut down and fortified. Go ahead and let me know what's up.
Well, I'm looking for my next out, so I'm going to turn around and look the other direction.
All right. So you're both Liz and Voila. You can turn. You'll end up heading into town.
Okay.
This next turn. Orin's going to keep close and keep running.
Is this shoreline elevated at all?
Easy enough to get up. Yep.
All right.
Sling's running. Stacy, you're running as well.
yep,
Kind of following where Orin's at.
pretty much.
Okay. Following your trajectories, you probably get one more shot off at each of you, and then you'll make it into town.
Very good.
Easily able to dodge it as the cloud of the sides are fall into the water next to you as you're running. I'm not going to really worry about placing things on here too much because it's just kind of a mess. It's more just to share the layout of town. But essentially, this town, if you remember, kind of is that. Oh shit! I want to do. Is that this is a town that's kind of stacked on itself. So there's 3 different levels. You've been to all 3 of them and kind of looked around at different places and things. They had a decent map in here that I just wanted to show you.
Must have taken you days to cover and uncover all of those little houses.
Not too bad, but I don't want to do it again.
It's gonna be so nice when Unity has that dynamic lighting.
Oh, it's gonna be
Yeah.
sweet.
Except, I mean, it will be nice, but what you trade is, instead of shading, now you build walls and doorways.
Yeah, but hopefully it'll be done for all the ones you want them to do it, except for like homebrew stuff or whatever.
Yep. So you guys end up coming up that ramp at the bottom. Into town. Very much like the docks, there isn't a soul around. You see shutters shut. Things are boarded up. A few extra ones are burned down. Things don't look any better here than they did when you left.
Are we familiar with the place Willow said she is? Would we be able to locate it?
You would not, at this point, be very familiar with it. Probably have to do some asking around or figure out where you could go to ask around.
We know where, or you guys know where that one Harperate safe house is.
You did know that one, yep.
So we should head there and
Yes.
hope to find somebody and ask some questions.
Yep.
If I'm not mistaken, it's up on the top tier. The middle one, I can't remember. Let me find it. Right. It is up on the second tier, so you make your way over the same way that you used before, kind of just running as fast as you can to ensure you stay away from whatever was attacking you and get there as quickly as possible. You run up to what seems to be a very fortified or fortressy, not fortress, but like secured at least. And once again, this dragonborn answers the door. This copper scale dragonborn answers the door. While it seems he recognizes you, he sees that you're in distress and kind of just stares at you.
Hey.
Whatever your trouble is, I don't want it.
Can you? All right. Can you just tell us where to find the whatever quill that was?
Hey.
Poisoned?
A poisoned quill. Just give us a general area to look.
He goes, all right, so you're gonna take an immediate left, a right, a left, a right, a left, a right. Nope, left, two more lefts, and it's like he rattles on, and like there's no way that you're gonna be able to follow what it is he says. He sees your confusion and just says, head that way, and basically points to the west.
All right. Thank you. Continue on. Are the streets basically deserted then?
They're fairly deserted, with the exception of these skulls that fly around.
Have you ever tried talking to those?
No.
Sling will try asking one of the skulls, hey, do you know where we can find the poison quill? I think it's in this general direction.
Oh, good lord, this place is huge.
Yeah.
Are there like street signs or
Not
a
useful
are here?
ones. So you're up on the middle level. You're running from this area over here, which was where that Harper agency was. You've made your way around and have made it to this longer pathway down the center, knowing that it should be one more turn to the right before you get there, or from what you've understood. And you can all roll initiative.
Hello.
New dice.
Cool.
That's not it. That's funny though.
Pass.
It's me clicking the wrong fucking buttons again.
Fucking Cyclops toothed skull fucker.
It's an undead beholder.
Oh, yeah, we don't need that.
We're thinking it's this right up here.
Is that the first right of the right, right, left, left, right, right, left, 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 right?
Yeah,
left,
his
right?
it's gonna be either the one you're at, the next one. I mean, it's somewhere down this way, and you know it's a right.
All right.
So
my eyes are freaking out on all these stairs or walkways.
right, and there is the first level is below you. So underneath these stairs, essentially, there's some spots where you can drop down to the first level. It's gonna get fucking ugly if that happens. So don't be an asshole.
Split the party. That's what I heard.
Don't do it. Don't you do it.
Yeah, we're
So-
gonna totally Scooby do this. You know, everyone running different ways. We kind of
Right. As you come to this intersection and begin having this argument about, is it this right? Perhaps it's the next one. You see directly in front of you two of these skulls coming straight towards you.
Yeah, check out these edgelords over here.
As lords?
Edgelords.
Same skull. All right, let's handle these bitches. Oh, is it me first, or am I not first?
You're not first.
That's what I figured. Son of a.
As Sling turns and makes eye contact, the first one finishes moving up a little. Its jaw drops wide and it makes kind of a loud screech, an unearthly screech. And a few missiles come shooting from its mouth towards him. As those 4 missiles hit, Liz, it is your turn.
All right, I'm just going to put a tidal wave in front of Sling and send it down the hall.
All right.
Do this. And
Tidal wave.
I'm imagining
Okay.
they're immune to prone, but I applied it anyway in case it happens.
Well, yeah.
All right, that's it.
Tidal wave goes off, and from behind you, a door crashes open, and a large ogre steps out
Damn!
onto the same path. It throws a rock your way as if it's saying, "Get the fuck out of here," but doesn't approach closer. Manages to hit Voila with the rock. So instead of a rock, maybe it's like a pot or a pan or something like that.
Oh, I was gonna say he rocked her.
Pander world.
Wop, wop. This one seems to follow suit, doing substantially the same thing. No, it doesn't. He rolls up. Once again, his jaw drops open. And in front of him forms this ball of fire.
Fuck.
Which immediately goes rolling towards the group. Sling. And voila, you're up.
I will back up until my back is right against Stacy's. Turn around and hex the ogre skull crusher that hit me with either a rock or a pot, depending, and then blast.
And don't forget your cloak, I think, right?
Oh, yeah, because it's my turn again. Yeah.
Hit. And a hit. Sling.
Sling is tired. It's probably been over a minute. You will make a decision to go this way. He's going to pause and look at that door. Is there any kind of sign or something indicating what kind of building that is?
Looks to be just a home,
All right.
not a
And he
storefront.
will finish his dash to go there.
All right.
All right.
Stacy.
This looks like we're running away, guys.
Well, if we stay and fight, we're going to end up fighting the whole city.
And that is true. So she will follow Sling's lead for once. And she will move and did you forget to put Blade Slinger on? Because so you can take those extra feats.
I'm saving it until in case we ended up needing it.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Orin will do a thing. He's going to use a 3rd level spell slot to cast Dispel Magic on the Flaming Sphere.
Excellent. Flaming sphere disappears immediately.
All right. And he'll move.
Oh, that's me. My bad. Top of the round. The skull continues to move forward. Damn it. There we go. It flies over Voila. As it moves forward. The ogre is subject
That
to
was
a little
weird.
bit. This fire belches forward.
Jesus.
And the ogre is scorched to holy hell.
Nice.
Liz.
Taking a cue from my party, janky movement, and go that far. South.
All right.
Not quite 80.
The ogre runs back into her fucking house and shuts the door. And this one flies right next to Voila without a second thought.
Cheer bits in the stream. Thanks for the cheer bits.
Oh, so they're mad at the ogre.
Cheerbits! Gwydion, what's up, my friend? Gwydion.
We just assumed it's us because,
Cheerbits.
everyone.
Yeah,
Voila.
Cheerbits. Gwydion. Bit boss.
What the fuck? Where are you people going?
The one that always wants to run.
The one that always runs away.
Alexa, fire TV on. What the heck is up? We're playing Dungeon.
I could have
of the
sworn he
Dungeon
said the
of
next
Dungeon.
right.
Well, there were skulls in our way, so we went with this one. We can get around there this way anyway. Sling will keep going. Take a look at this door, see if there's any kind of business sign or whatever.
You see what looks to be like a lamplighter's pole on the outside of the door. Kind of just propped up against the wall.
All right.
And at this point, if you guys are out of combat.
All right, cool. So yeah, we'll just kind of go through and check these doors.
Yeah, everything looks pretty well mundane. Are you just looking for signage, or are you like knocking on doors trying to ask directions, or what's you up to?
Probably look for signage first, and then if we don't find anything like in this block,
Excellent.
then we'll
So
start
you
knocking.
make your way down the path, kind of understanding that it's gonna be up here, and as you're making your way this way, notice this building.
Alexa, fire TV off.
The signage is
Pole.
just a blackened quill with what seems to be smoke rising from the page it's writing on.
That seems pretty promising.
So do we go to...
To its front door here.
Oh, okay. I was going to ask which one was the front.
All right. Sling will try the door.
Door opens.
Cool.
You notice on the sign it gives you a name. There we go. So that is the poison quill, and the proprietor is
Tasselgrin Veldar.
Tasselgrin.
Just checking my notes real quick. I don't think I've heard of him yet.
All right, so your opening door.
Yeah, Sling will.
You kind of just waltz on into a substantially. Let me just read this out. Looks like you might suspect for it's a forgery shop. So there's plenty of tables, quills, bottles, everything around. What's shocking to you most is that you see three figures sitting at a table directly in front. Over here, you recognize Willow right off the bat. Tasselgrin looks to be a bit of a mage. However, the last figure is a robed figure. The robe itself is covered in lidless eyes.
Oh, cool.
And they seem to be sitting around having a cup of tea.
All right.
Both Tass and Willow look directly towards you, Orin, as you walk in. The eyed cloaked figure does not move at all.
You can see me just fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
You
just
figure.
enter and kind of act normally, let someone that will actually recognize us come in.
Yeah, as soon as Sling walks in, Willow stands up immediately.
Oh, thank goodness we found you and all that.
She does not waste any time as she walks up immediately, points her finger in his face, and says, "What have you done?"
It's a long story. I'm an elf. I've been alive for a while. Did you have like a specific area that you wanted me to cover?
I'm assuming you're here. You tried contacting me because there's a foul stench in Willowwood.
Oh yeah, there's an aboleth who's trying to take over Undermountain. We're here to
And
stop.
what did you have to do with it?
So we encountered him on the 4th level after one of our comrades fell to drow. We didn't feel like we were in a place to like fight an aboleth, so we maybe sort of agreed to bypass his area and not bother him.
Both Tass and Hallister are chuckling to one another.
I mean, obviously, we're not going to stick to that agreement now because he's not staying in his area. So we're here to help if you'll let us.
Let you. You will fix this.
Yes, please give us the opportunity to do that. Just if you could tell us how we can fight an aboleth, that would be helpful. Thank you.
Please and thank you.
Willow storms back over to sit at her table, and she looks directly over at Hallister and says something to the effect of, "These fucking kids. Everything was fine until they showed up. And you probably knew about this entire goddamn thing." Hallister simply responds in a typical crazy old fucker way of kind of giggling to himself. I really kind of think of him as like the old Whistly guy from Family Guy. Just crazy as hell.
Chris.
And super fucking crit.
Yeah, right. And he says, "Well, what's the fun if you don't have a little danger, Willow? You up and ran. They made a deal with an aboleth. Not everyone gets to do that. It has gotten a bit out of hand. But I've got other shit to worry about. This is on you."
Oren takes
He
the
then
opportunity to mention that he was against the deal. This wasn't his idea.
as Hallister gets
But
up,
he did.
bids he kind of nods towards Tass and Willow and says, "Tass, Willow, the tea was lovely as always. I always never mind the company. Always enlightening." And he just stands up and walks out as if nothing is happening or going on. He does pause at Sling for a second. He looks at him, not so much at him, but the blades he's carrying. Kind of looks him in the eye and says, "Well, it's a bit unorthodox, but you might be talented. You'll never quite be what you could have been, but I suppose if you need to knock down a wall, a sword or shield might do." And just walks off.
Sling mutters, "Okay, Boomer."
That's funny.
He kind of perks up at Boomer and says, "Oh yes, I love it when things go boom."
Yeah, you would.
And just casually tucks his hands into his cloak and walks off.
Sling will turn around. So is that the real Alaster, or is that another one of his clones?
Oh, you never can tell. That old
Okay.
bat's a bit crazy. But all the good ones are. Tass kind of stands up as Willow's continuing to pout. She stands up, kind of walks over behind a desk, and what may I do for you?
Do you have like a stick with which we could beat an aboleth to death with?
No.
Oh. Do you know where we could find a stick with which to beat an aboleth to death?
She looks over towards Willow and just, you got anything? And Willow is continuing to just pout, be frustrated in the corner.
All right. Then what we need is a place to crash.
Oh. She kind of looks around her place. This is no place to sleep.
Okay. I want a place to lay low till the fuzz pass.
Until the fuzz passes.
Yeah, we people tried to kill us on our way into town.
It's Skullport.
I'm just saying,
Of course
people
they
might
did.
be looking for us. So. Okay. Then we potentially have a place we can crash already.
They didn't
So-
seem too keen to let us in.
Well, that's because we were freaking out because we thought we were being chased. I think if we go back all calm-like, then they'll be more amenable.
But she does mention you can always hit up the keel hall, just down the plankway. There's places to stay if you've got some gold. Just
Right.
keep your shit close.
Can do.
Yep. Keep it tight.
So Oren will kind of go and join below by the table and just kind of say, whatever hand we've had in all this, we're definitely sorry. It certainly wasn't our intention. But we are committed to putting an end to this threat. We just need to know how we can go about doing that.
She looks at you direct, Oren, and just says, what's the plan? How the hell are a group of misfits going to take on a fucking aboleth? Who, oh yeah, by the way, has a goddamn army now.
Well, we can raise our own army. There are parties up in Waterdeep who would be interested in ending this threat as well. We have some contact with them.
More surfacers. They're always useful. Cannon fodder. That's what you're going to amount to.
Okay. I don't know what a cannon is, but whatever. So, do you know if the drow are in league with the aboleth?
Most certainly not. They're usually watching out for themselves when they're not fighting each other.
So they may potentially have an interest in helping to stop the aboleth. I know that would be ill-advised to work with them, but we're just kind of looking at our options at this point.
Yeah, Task kind of chimes up at that point and says, well, everyone knows they've been eyeing Skullport as a base for quite some time.
Yeah. I don't know that we want them to have it as a base, but they're probably less bad than an aboleth having it.
Yeah,
So-
no one ever holds it long.
Sure. We tried to help some fish folk, and that didn't go well. Have we had contact with anybody down here that have survived besides Willow?
Um,
There was a slod we got mushrooms for, and he disappeared.
I don't think you really found too many friendlies. Well, you found some goblins, but they all died.
Yeah, there was that Duergar band.
Oh yeah,
Since Azrock is dead now, they might be interested in not dying.
yeah. You didn't see them leave, but you know they left. The room was empty when you came back. Yeah.
So they might be hard to find. So then the plan is to find allies, I guess.
Willow just kind of face palms in frustration. So 5 of you are going to take on an aboleth and his army.
We're going to find allies to help take on an aboleth and his army. Do we have any idea how long until the aboleth will be moving on Skullport? What kind of time frame we're looking at?
It hasn't taken long to take over a good chunk. No. I would imagine it's not forever, but they can be patient beasts.
Right. So the plan is find allies, learn as much as we can about how to fight an aboleth, and then if we need to find any specific items with which to do that, then we look for those items. I imagine there's some kind of library down here, right? Someone who will know about aboleths.
Yeah, I think Willow and Tass here, you guys could probably get a good amount of information.
Yeah, so we're willing to learn whatever information you can give us for this task. But we'll do this one step at a time, and we will find a way to neutralize this threat.
All right. I know I'll personally need some time to think about some different things to give to you guys.
So we can go and check with the Harper dude and see if he'll let us stay, and if not, we can go to the inn.
Any other questions you have for these guys while you're here? You can always check back in before you leave and all that. But
Anybody else got questions?
Nope, I'm good.
All right.
So Willow kind of looks to you slowly and says, "You said the drow killed a friend."
Yeah. I understand she was a monk. I wasn't quite able to save her.
So
she was an amazing monk.
She had lasers. It was kind of cool.
What are the chances of you guys working with them?
Well, he looks Voila's way. Poor chances. That's really a last resort kind of thing. Yeah.
Voila, there is quite a large amount of frustration boiling up at that question.
Yeah, you can probably see the rage seething in my eyes.
Yeah, she doesn't like drow for undisclosed reasons. Like beyond the normal reasons to hate drow.
I turn around and step out.
Yep.
All right.
So, yeah.
Definitely check back in with them tomorrow.
Yep.
Before you guys
and-
take off or whatever's going to happen, or they'll come see you.
Yeah.
Willow asks where let me know where you decide to stay. We might, I'll do some thinking to get to the answers you want. I can share what I know about an aboleth.
All right. Kind of casually ask her if she knows where to find one who harps. Just as a yes or no thing.
She kind of looks to the four of you remaining in here, and then says, "Not for one that doesn't play."
Okay. So we'll send someone back to let you know where we're staying. So because we're not exactly sure yet. It'll either be the inn or another place.
Fair enough.
All right. So yeah, if there's no one else says anything, we can go check back with the Harper and see if they'll let us crash there.
Yeah. Sounds good.
He's a bit put out. You guys completed a job for him, and he was thankful and let you sleep. But the last time you showed up at his door, you were running from someone, obviously, and they don't need heat.
That's fair. All right, we'll head to the inn then.
If you've got no option, we won't turn away someone who helped us once, but it would be putting us out.
Understandably. I think we're good to go try the inn.
Okay. Able to kind of stay off the main byways, slinking around, and are able to get over to the Keel Hall, which is an inn or a feast hall or fest hall. They have some makeshift bed areas, and you'd be able to bunk down there for the night.
All right.
One
Yep.
way, shape, or form, you ensure that Willow is made aware of where you're at.
Yep. And then I will use the last scroll of sending to update the person I talked to before. Skullport still stands. Formulating plan for Aboleth. Let me know if you have more input, basically.
Excellent. With that, guys, I think it'd probably be best to be done.
Sounds good.
Okay. Yep. That's good.
There's quite a lot of stuff that I'd have to end up looking through. So,
Yep, no problem.
Sounds good.
Thanks for the game, Joe.
Yep. Thanks, Joe. Thanks, everybody. Super fun, as always. And look forward to next week again.
I might steal you guys for a bit just to kind of see what your thoughts are on what you're actually thinking.
Sure.
Help me to figure out. I mean, the entire mass of this thing is unable
Right.
to be kept in my head. So it's a matter of what can I get prepared, and I try to as much as I can. But
yeah.
Right. So basically, whatever specific information we can get on how to combat an aboleth, if it's requires a specific kind of magic, or if there's a specific type of material that'll hurt it more, whatever groups we might be able to find to help fight it is a thing. Mercenary groups included.
Maybe something that can prevent it from controlling us like it did last.
Yeah.
That'd be
Right.
helpful.
Basically, what we need is scrolls of protection from evil. Is what we need, or evil and good. Should help us be safe. And then like if there's something that we can do to slow down the spread of the aboleth's influence, that's a thing. And kind of where, depending on what all we get, we may need to like go out and like level up or find some items of power or something. Might be a way to go.
And we haven't actually run into the aboleth as hostile before, have we?
We fought it.
He was
bit.
not happy that you walked in at Slayer the first.
And we got
yeah.
our ass kicked hard, right?
I think, yeah, it would have been a very hard fight to see to completion.
Okay.
So I think we bailed on it.
But have we been stronger since then, or was this just recently?
Yeah, that was a couple levels ago.
So we might be okay.
We might.
But it doesn't hurt
we might
to
not.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to beef up if we can.
Okay, that helps.
All right.
Cool.
Thanks, guys.
All right,
Thank
you,
you,
sir. Thanks,
Good
everybody.
game, Joe. Thanks.
Enjoy the rest of your weekend, guys. We'll see you next
You
time.
too. Have a good night.
All right. So there we go, everybody. That was episode, I don't know, 57. No, it was like 36 or 37 of Dungeon of the Mad Mage. We are going to continue as we do. That's how we do it. So next week, we'll be right back here on Friday night. Actually, the slide coming up will tell us what the episode is because I already changed it. So yeah, tonight was 37, and then next week will be 38 on the 6th of December. And, I got to throw a Star Trek slide in there. I haven't made it yet, but on Thursday the 5th, we start our Star Trek game. And then Baldur's Gate will be tomorrow night. Sunday will be Acquisitions Incorporated. And then Sunday evening, of course, will be the All Things Fantasy Grounds talk show, where we're going to be talking about the portals with Diablo Bob and Valerian. And then Monday, Module Creation Monday, and then back into the whole Circle of Life. So this Thursday is the first session 0 of Star Trek, and I guess I just need to make a slide or a slide about that. I can't believe I haven't done that. I guess just didn't think of it. Anyway, guys, that's it. It's been a while since I've streamed. Let me see if I remember what to do. I need to give everyone the end of stream rewards. Let's do that. Boom. There it is. Also, I can remind everybody of the things to do at the channel, or at more ways to participate here on channel Rob Tui. Let's see, what are some of those ways? I'm going to tell you right now. Is everybody ready? I'm going to put it in the stream right now. You can of course come to the Discord server. You can go to the Patreon page. I have levels as little as $1 per month of support on this Patreon page. Goes up higher from there. If you are so inclined, you can cheer, you can subscribe, or you can donate. And by the way, thanks for the cheers and the subs today, guys. If you cheer or sub or donate, you do affect the Bit Boss, which is currently Lady Shell at 47.50. Lady Shell is most often the Bit Boss because she goes in on Sundays and puts a giant amount in there and then waits for people to take her down during the week. Also, you guys can go to the DMs Guild and see the items I have for sale there. Basically, everything on the DMs Guild is on sale right now. I mean, I think brand new titles less than 30 days old aren't for sale, but almost everything else is for like at least 33% off. It's a crazy fire sale through the weekend for Black Friday and whatnot. And today's sales for me, with 6 minutes left in the day, is 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 21, 22, scroll down, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 31, 33, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 43, 44, 46, 47, 50, 51, 52, scroll down, 53, 54, 56 sales today. So pretty good day, because those sales, when they put shit 33% off, people go buy crap. And my Insanity bundle is going to be December 24th and 25th. That's going to be literally every module I've ever created for like 75% off. It's going to be expensive. And and you will get credit for anything you own already. But if you've ever wanted to complete your Rob Tui collection, that'll be the day. I'm going to put everything into a bundle. I've already done it. It's like 160 titles plus anything that gets released between now and then. So 160 plus titles, all 75% off. It's going to be crazy. But if you don't own very many things, it's going to cost a couple $100. So you got to be ready for it. If for those people that are interested. Also, you can subscribe to the YouTube channel. You can follow me on Twitter or check out the Facebook page. That's it, everybody. That's a wrap. I am going to be here tomorrow night for Baldur's Gate. Let's see how long I've been fasting. I had Thanksgiving dinner yesterday. Since then, I've been fasting for like 22 hours. Oh no, 26 hours. And I'm kind of wanting to eat. I would like to fast longer, but I'm sort of needing to eat food. 26 hours, I haven't eaten for a day and 2 hours, so there you go. Prez to D. Peas at D. Pez edited. You're welcome. I'm going to eat. Okay, Rovis, you talked me into it. I'm going to eat. I can eat either eggs and sausage. I might make myself some popcorn. It just depends. I think I'm going to watch the movie Us, which I did not see in the theater, but it's on demand. That's that scary movie by Jordan Peele, and I really liked his movie before that, which was whatever the fuck that was. It was awesome. I can't remember it now. I can't remember the title, but it was Brian Williams' daughter was one of the actresses. And then the other guy he's at Academy, I can't remember. He's got a kind of a weird name. And they were boyfriend and girlfriend, and then he was hypnotized, and then it was crazy. But anyway, I'm going to go watch it. So I'm going to probably eat some popcorn or Get Out. Thank you, Joe. Thank you very much. Yeah, that Get Out is fucking amazing. And of course, Lil Rel Howery was super funny in that movie. That's some white people sex slave shit. That guy, he's so funny. Anyway, so yep, I'm gonna go catch up on some shows, and then we'll be back here tomorrow night. And I hope everybody enjoys the rest of their weekend. And until next time, good gaming, everyone.